Hello and welcome back to Sew April. So today I will be showing how I use my Sizzix Bigshot with the Sizzix 1.5 inch strip die. Remember I told you it's the Bigs XL die. It has 3 strips that are 25 inches long, and I will be cutting knit binding because I will be using my Coverstitch in a minute and showing y'all how I use my binding attachment. I had a subscriber, Nadine, ask me if I would show how to use the Coverstitch machine, and I thought I'll just go ahead and show how I do all this too, because someone else might not know why I was so excited that this fit the same exact size as the binding machine. So I will go ahead and lower the camera. Hopefully I can get everything in view to show y'all how I do this. Just a little creepy there. Okay. So I think it's pretty much in view. Okay. Now I'm sure it does not matter. This is the knit from Girl Charlie, and it stretches good both ways. So I'm just going to assume it doesn't matter which way I put it on this die cut, or die machine, the die. I'm just going to fold it over once, so that'll give me 4 strips of the 3. I'm just smoothing it out. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It'll give me 4 strips of the 3-inch strips that are 25 inches long. Okay, so basically I'm just smoothing it out, and with the Bigs dies, or any dies for the Sizzix, you need to use the clear, I don't know what it's called. Anyways, you sandwich your material. So this is what it looks like. I have some hanging off. I'm just gonna wrap it, like fold it underneath. You know what? I'm just gonna cut it because I don't know if it'll work having that much fabric under it. Alright, this is fine. I should have probably done this beforehand, but I thought a lot of people don't know how to do any of this, so you know what, you're learning as I'm learning how to do a video. I'm just cutting it roughly. It's not pretty at all. Okay, so I roughly cut it. Yes, it looks very bad if you can see. Anyway, so you sandwich the plastic pieces, the one on the top and one on the bottom, and then should have thought about the way I was doing this. I turn my machine around because I'm right-handed, and I guess I'm gonna have the material go towards y'all. Didn't think about that either. Anyways, sometimes it takes a little minute to go. Why am I not moving? I think that's too thick on the edge. Let's try the other way. Yeah, here we go. Sometimes it sounds like it's going to break, and it's best to hold the top once you get it going, and just roll it right on through. And then when you're done, there are usually some pieces that you have to cut off. Like this was the hanging off the side. And it might be used for something at some point. I don't know. So, let's see what the machine did. Alright, so it cut it in 3 strips. I actually left it connected at the top, so I guess if I would have had a folded piece, it probably would have left it continuous, but I didn't, so I'm going to just finish cutting it up straight up. Okay, so now these are all the same exact length, and oh, look at there, I did have it folded on the bottom half, so that 25-inch strip is now 50. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my cover stitch over here, so hopefully maybe I'll be able to move the camera down a little bit lower so you can see what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and get that, and I will be right back. Okay, now this is the part that Nadine had asked it. I hope I said your name right. Okay, so this is the binding attachment from Sewlink on Amazon, and this piece moves. So basically you put your fabric through here, and then it goes through that, and then it goes in like a binding, and then you make sure it goes underneath this little piece, and then you pull it back through the machine. Okay, and I'm going to show how I do this. I had it marked on my old machine where the other one was, and I went ahead and marked this one a different color. So this is what I do. This is what I saw Jeanette Weger, I don't know how to say her name, how she did hers. Basically you make sure that this part of the foot is lined up. I have 2 needles, and it's on the side that's furthest away from my machine, and it's like lined up right with that needle or about. So you get this tape. This is painter's tape. It's duct tape, clean release. I got the widest one that I saw at Walmart because I thought, you know what, I don't want to have to put like a million strips just to get something down. And let's see, let me get it lined up, and you just kind of lay it on there, make sure that it's in the right spot. And since it's really thick, you don't need a whole lot. Okay, this should be, right, line that up a little bit more. That's the nice thing about tape. You can just keep moving it until you get it right in the spot that you need it in. Okay. If this goes well, then the tutorial will be a good success. If not, I will have to edit and redo it. But I just push it down with my fingernail around the edges of it. I haven't had any problems with it coming up at all. Alright, then you get one of these strips that we cut with the Sizzix. Let's see, I've got cat hair on here already. And then you put, okay, like when I did the polka dots, if you have material that has a design, you put that facing your machine. This really doesn't matter. I mean, it does, so I'm going to put it on there the right way. But you basically just weave it through your little fork things here. I'm going to try to get you closer. You weave it through the little fork things. Then I push it through a little bit with my finger, and then I use my scissors. I just kind of open it up and I push it in, and I hope that's not going to make a whole lot of noise for y'all. And then when you put it through this piece, I try to make sure there's a little bit on both sides so it will come evenly. Okay, there we go. So I got it through here, and then I kind of, like I said, I folded it like if it was binding from a bias tape maker, and then how you fold it again. Then you push it through this little piece here, and then you pull it back, and then you lower your foot. I hold this and then push my foot, and then that gets us started. Then when you get your material, this is how I like to get it in there. Just kind of shove it in there right like that. And then you push, and then once it has it, all you have to do is make sure that this does not twist, and you just keep going, and then of course make sure it goes through there, but it just keeps going and going and going, and once you're done, you just cut it off, which I'm fixing to do. I don't need it to go through this extra binding though. Then, like if you were done with your cover stitch, I have a video how to release that if you need to know. But let's see if I can get it up close. So this is what it did. It folded the material, has the nice 2 stitches, and then on the back, of course, I have my rainbow, but it's folded, it's double folded here and on the other side. So I hope that helps. Oh, my lighting's so bad. I'm so sorry, everybody. I hope that helps you understand how to use this machine and this binding attachment. And if you have several projects, don't even take this out, just keep whipping them through. Like, that is just so amazing that you can do that. So I'm looking like a hot mess. Anyways, I hope that this was very helpful and that y'all get some use out of it. Y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.